My Gaffer's owner, Walter O'Connor, and his younger brother. Is he your younger brother?
Well,
Yes, I'm definitely his younger brother. Definitely his younger brother.
Tell us your first name.
Connor. O'Connor.
Connor O'Connor. I
That's
was
it.
like, surely not. Connor O'Connor.
That's it. Best name in the world.
I did know a guy called Neil O'Neill. So it has, and David Davy.
I went to school with a guy called Brian O'Brien. So there you go.
Are you mates?
No.
The other O'Connor, Walter O'Connor. That's kind of how are you keeping? I remember you winning when this horse won before, and you wear your heart in your sleeve when your horse will run.
100%. Gaffer is called after my late dad. He passed away 3 years ago, and he's very special to us. If Gaffer comes in first or last, he'll still get a hug and a kiss. I love him. He only cost $5,000, but feel he's the spirit of dad, you know. And Mum had a bit of a setback last Sunday, and she's in Navan Hospital. So
What's your mother's name?
Evelyn O'Connor. So hopefully maybe Gaffer can give her a little tonic tonight, you know. But it's a tough race.
I like the like this little badge going on here.
Yeah, I got him from a company called HRP. Just before we went to Cheltenham, we had a few runners over in Cheltenham as well. So it's we carry everywhere we go, and sure it's for the old boy upstairs. And sure, look, we'll see. He's got a good chance. Like if the ground is a little bit quick, but if we can get him at the front and see what happens, Danny might try and burn them from the front and see what happens. Yeah.
What's your big brother like?
Oh, he's a lovely fella.
What would you say about it?
A pain in the ass, but anyway, you have to look after your little brother. But it's good to see it. The last time we met was 3 years ago, and I had my hip replaced, and I was on a lot of medication. So it's nice to be here on a sunny day, and just please God, Gaffer will come home safe and run well.
Best of luck, and best of luck to your man.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Johnny.
Cheers to the O'Connors, Connor and Walter. We look at
Flag raised. Racing in the John Chucky Dunn Memorial Handicap Chase over 2.5 miles, and what was going to be an 11 fence contest is down to just the 8 obstacles, and going straight into the lead is My Gaffer. Danny Mullen's going to take them along. Being chased in the early part by Slane Hill on the outside of Clonshire River, red cap of Tullybeg between them. Foxy Girl is down the inside, big stage is wide, and towards the back of the field, A Wave of the Sea is just ahead of That's About Right. So they got a race over the brow of the hill and descend on towards fence number 1 of the 8 in all. They're going to jump, and out front it is My Gaffer who leads them down, being chased in second by Clonshire River, Slane Hill, Foxy Girl towards the end. Slane Hill was awkward and collided with Tullybeg, who through no fault of his own was unshipped there. Tullybeg is out of the contest. Josh Williamson colliding with Slane Hill in the air and subsequently ejected. So 8 becomes 7 as they make their way on towards the fence, bringing them away from the stands. This is now fence number 2. And out in front, it is My Gaffer, Clonshire River, Foxy Girl and Big Stage. Slane Hill is next, and they are chased by That's About Right. It's a bit of a break opening up to A Wave of the Sea, who's a good 10 or 12 lengths off them at the back of the field as they turn across now to go towards fences 3 and 4 along the farthest point on the track. And not hanging around up front, My Gaffer has opened up a lead to Clonshire River, who leads the rest. Big Stage is on the outside of Foxy Girl. Slane Hill is next. They're chased by That's About Right and A Wave of the Sea. Fence number 3 now. My Gaffer jumps it well in the ditch. Clonshire River, Foxy Girl and Big Stage. Slane Hill next as they make their way on now to go towards fence number 4. And this will be their last fence next time with them bypassing the fence in the straight. My Gaffer quick over that one, not relenting in front. Being chased by Clonshire River, Big Stage, but it is My Gaffer and Danny Mullins who leads Clonshire River and Kieran Buckley. Back in third is Big Stage, the mount of Jack Kennedy, bidding for a quick double. Foxy Girl the inside, Dara O'Keefe. Slane Hill in the yellow for Sean Flanagan is next. They're followed by That's About Right and Simon Torrance, and a break to A Wave of the Sea and Mark Walsh. So now they're going to make their way inside this fence, which is being bypassed, and they have a long run before they meet their next, and their next will be 4 from home. And My Gaffer continues to press along from Clonshire River and Foxy Girl. And they're chased just outside by Big Stage, Slane Hill. Behind these, further back to That's About Right. And last of all, A Wave of the Sea. Racing on now to go out the country the final time for the jump. And out clear, My Gaffer. He is extending the advantage all the time. It's gone into 15-20 lengths or more, being followed by Clonshire River. Foxy Girl is next, Big Stage. Another good jump at that one. As Clonshire River, Foxy Girl was awkward and Big Stage came down there. Big Stage the faller. So the dangers not yet making inroads into the lead of My Gaffer, who leads Clonshire River Foxy Girl. Good to see Jack Kennedy to his feet, no harm done there, and the same for his mount as they race now towards the next. 3 from home. My Gaffer from Clonshire River and Foxy Girl as they take this one. Back in 4 is Slane Hill, and they're chased by That's About Right and A Wave of the Sea, as now they race to the farthest point and turn towards what are their final 2 fences. Still a long, long way from home. My Gaffer, Clonshire River just trying to keep tabs on this leader. Back in 3rd is Foxy Girl. They're followed by Slane Hill. Then That's About Right, and behind these A Wave of the Sea. So now they go right over the far side and begin to face up towards the final 2 fences. My Gaffer, clear from Clonshire River, who's just not letting the gap extend anymore. But a bit of work to do to close it. He was fast and long over that one. Clonshire River 2nd, Foxy Girl, Slane Hill, That's About Right, and The Wave of the Sea. So heading now towards the final fence. Plenty of racing still to do, but it is My Gaffer who steadies right up into it, surrenders some of the advantage. Clonshire River definitely closing the gap now. Foxy Girl is gone there. So now it is My Gaffer on the level run towards home, with Clonshire River closing all the time, but still a gap, and My Gaffer's not for stopping in front. Clonshire River has closed much of the gap, but it's still a good half a dozen lengths or more as they turn towards home, and it's My Gaffer and Danny Mullins who leads them into the straight inside the final fence, being followed by Clonshire River. They're a long way clear of A Wave of the Sea, who's coming up on the outside of That's About Right, but My Gaffer, who was quick out the gate and has pressed this one since flagfall, is still in front, boxing away in front. Clonshire River can give no more in 2nd. A Wave of the Sea best of the rest, but up towards the line, pillar to post. My Gaffer wins the big one for Danny Mullins and John Ryan. My Gaffer gets up to win by a good margin from in 2nd. Clonshire River, A Wave of the Sea, That's About Right, in Slane Hill.
We'll get to the O'Connors, and a bit of a gamble landed in Navan, which is we'll get to later. But first of all, John Ryan, the winning trainer, you won this race now 2 years in a row. That was a hell of an effort.
Yeah, I won it last year at the Darraman, and it's great to come again and win it this year with My Gaffer. Similar kind of ride, and Danny was super on him, as he was last year on the Darraman. But he's very good from the front. He got an easy enough lead, and the fence taken out was no loss because this horse was a good bumper winner, and only Marine National beat him in a winner's bumper. So I knew with the fence gone, it wasn't going to be a huge hindrance, but he's a good jumper, and delighted. It's a good performance.
Walter wears his heart in his sleeve, means a lot to him.
Yeah, the horse is called after his father. It means a huge amount to Walter and Conor. Walter is a few nice horses. I mean, he's a good guy. As his brother Conor involved with him as well, and they're good guys, and it's great to have them on board.
We'll talk to you now, Walter, actually, just as you're there, and thanks for that, John. And we'll actually talk to the two of you. You were saying you gave a bit of word to some of those people in the Navan Hospital, I think, about this.
I think the whole Navan Hospital was on, definitely shouting from the wards. And
your mum is in Navan at the moment.
She's in Navan at the moment, yeah. She's recovering from a serious bout of pneumonia, but we set the phone up for today to see Gaffer run. But as I said, Gaffer's called after Dad, so he definitely was sending her a tonic. But what a ride by Danny, what a ride by, and John. I love, as I said, if Gaffer was first or last, he still get the same hug and kiss, but it's very emotional, and he's a gutsy little horse.
He is gutsy, isn't he? Very likeable horse.
He is, yeah. It's just like what we said before the race when we were talking to you. If we can just burn them from the start, because he's small, he can whip around the bends. And when we saw him going off for like 6-7 lengths clear, I turned to him and I went, we have a chance here, because Danny knows him inside out. He did the same in Killarney when he won, 3 months ago. So yeah, no, he's paying his way.
Did you get into horse through your dad, Conor?
Yeah, through Dad. You know, as my dad grew up in Tipperary near Cashel, so very much close to the O'Briens. But like every year, with the Grand National, we go to Ferry House, will be pretty much our local track at Navan, and we'd go to the Grand National with him, and he'd bring us, and it was always a family day. And my mother wasn't the biggest fan, but she loves it now. But I look to have this is, I think this is Gaffer's 5th or 6th winner for us, and we bought him for what, 5,000, was it?
Sometimes it works out.
I fell in love with him that day in the lunging ring in Ferry House. John asked me to come down, and I said, no, I'm not spending any more money on horses. And I saw Gaffer, and I said, how much is he? $5,000, and it was a month after Dad passed, so I just named him after Dad. And it's a fairy tale. I think everything went our way there as well. But he was very gutsy. At the second last, he slowed up. I was panicking a bit, as you can hear my voice. But no, I love him. I love Gaffer.
It's fun as well, I suppose. When your horse goes out in front, you keep looking at. Are they passing? Are they coming?
100%. I kept saying this is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. And then I was looking at Connor. Did he go too hard? I don't know what you thought. I thought maybe he went too hard, but behind him they were making mistakes. They were falling, and I just said,
Danny rarely gets it wrong now.
no, look, it was a classic Danny Mullins ride. But I just told him now I'm bringing him to Oasis next Sunday night. Danny's coming to Oasis next.
You like
Sunday
Oasis?
night. Well, he does now. Anyway.
Oh my God! If you win a race Kilbeggan and you get a Oasis ticket.
Well, he's coming to a VIP box first. That's
with you.
That's what he gets. Yeah, with me.
Date with you.
Yeah, and me and you are going to the Etihad soon as well, because you're my lucky charm as well.
I prefer to go to a football match. I wasn't the biggest Oasis fan. That's a very good gift for Danny.
Well, it's definitely maybe.
We're having that. And will you be able to call to your mum in the hospital afterwards and see how she is? And did she watch the race?
We're going to leg it back to her now, and we'll try and come into her. And as I said, this will be a little bit like champagne supernova in the sky. So
you're no morning glory anyway.
Well, look, I know I'll be there on the night, don't you worry, but it's just a message, I suppose, that we can send out to people who are interested in buying horses. You don't have to spend hundreds of thousands on horses like a lot of people I know. It's crazy money that people can spend. We've spent 5,000 and we've returned, he's probably over 70,000 in prize money now. So I think it's a bit of a lesson that you don't have to be throwing loads and loads of money to have days like this, And their family, it's family for us, it's all about the family,
Dynamic prize money. Forget about dynamic pricing. Forget about dynamic winners.
Request that Johnny Ward be at all race meetings now.
I'd give you a bit of luck.
Yeah, definitely a bit of luck.
We'll pick our races around you.
Definitely, maybe. Well done.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, guys. Cheers. Thank you.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.